Hey, I'm Appealski Art from Instagram. This is Riley Appealski speaking, and I'm going to show you how to make a simple software edit. So the first step is to go to Google and look up a player. I'm going to do Deshaun Jackson from the Philadelphia Eagles. Those were the days. I'm an Eagles fan, if you didn't know that yet. So just wait for it to load. Search. Then you go to search tools. This is very important. I either do exactly 1500 by 1500 or just large. Either one works. I like to use Bleacher Report pictures, so either would work for you. And then you just gotta basically look for a good pick. See, this one's 1500 by 1500 and it has a nice quality to it. And I think I'm just gonna do that one. So I'm just gonna download the image. Next step is to open up PhotoFX Lab, also known as Topaz, and you are going to open the edit. Where did I save it under? Hold on, give me a second. There it is. Alright, so the first step is to go to plugins. This is usually the skin I use. So this is one of my main skins. The first step I use is JPEG Moderate, and you just gotta clean up the background a little bit. And I would say JPEG Moderate at about 21. And you just gotta wait. Denoise usually takes the longest out of all of them. And the next step is to go to adjust. Now, depending on what you like, you can either use Psychedelic, depending on if you like smooth skins or rough skins, or you can go to Vivacious. But my first step in all my edits is to go to Dynamic Pop, apply, then I go to Stylized Collection, I go to Vivacious, because I'm more of a smooth skin guy, and I don't really like vibrant skins all that well, so I'm going to put the saturation at about 0.94. And then, okay. My next step is to go to clean, and I would pick stylized details. Threshold 0, just leave the strength at 3, or you can put it up a little bit, maybe 4. It's not too bad, but I like 3. Next step is the accent. Let me check this. Yeah, leave that at 5. And then the radius, you gotta put somewhere between 1.5 or 1.7. It just makes it look a lot better. The sharpness, I usually put down just a little bit, not too much. The texture, I just don't really care about all that, so actually the boost goes at 0, or 0.25, sorry. Then you push OK, wait for it to load, and then my next step is to go to denoise. Like I said, I like smooth skins, so I'm going to go to JPEG Strong. I'm going to bring that up all the way to about 0.5, somewhere like that. And as you can see, it looks pretty nice. It's just a smooth skin. And then wait for it to process. And then what I usually do afterwards is just go to adjust and play around with it, I guess. Just pick something that looks okay. What I use on a lot of my skins actually is relative contrast. It just looks nice. I mean, it makes it look less saturated, but this is actually what I'm going to use for this skin, so I'm going to put the transparency at 0.40. And that's basically how I do my skins. This one doesn't look as good as most of them, but it'll work. And I'm going to save it as Djax. Save it as a JPG or JPEG always. Save maximum optimized, and that's that. That's the Topaz part. But you still got this. Open up Photoshop. Doesn't matter what kind you have. All of them are basically the same. They just look different. Um, so you're gonna open up the picture, the skinned one. Remember that you open up the one with the skin, and then you're going to mask. The masking is the most important part to an edit, because if the masking doesn't look right, it just throws off the entire edit. So this is what you should spend most of your time on for the edit. Once you mask, it's basically just easy from there. Um, so yeah, just you gotta mask around the entire player. And sorry if you get bored with this, but and then I'm just masking really quick, so it might not look all that great in the end. And I'm just trying to go fast for you guys, and yeah, that's basically it. And then you push for the Mac, it is FN Command J, and then you can crop it. You cut out most of it. So next step is you have to clean up all of these. So I just use the magic wand tool, Command X, Command X, and there's some spots that it doesn't get, so you're gonna have to use the eraser tool, small size, and just clean it up a little bit at the spots that the magic wand would miss. And then right here, probably use the magic wand. Yeah. For this, I'm not trying to make it perfect, so I'm just gonna rush this. And it's just a simple sports edit, so don't think I'm teaching you guys all like designs and stuff, but I will reveal that later. And I just got a kick, so sorry about if you heard that noise. But don't forget, masking is the most important part to an edit. That's all I'm gonna say to you guys. But when you're doing a tutorial where you're trying to speed it up, I don't care. So just use the magic wand on everything almost, unless you can't get it in some spots. Then you just basically just use the eraser tool. So go back to fit screen, and you're gonna show up this layer again. And then you go to image, adjustments, black and white. And usually I either use default or maximum black. For this edit in particular, I believe maximum black looks better. So next you're going to create a blank layer. As you can see, it's just a blank layer. And let's see, I think I'm going to do a gradient with this. I just got to pick a good looking green. Maybe use this for help. That didn't do anything. Just a dark green, I guess, for this. And you're going to click reverse, hold the shift key down, hold down the shift key, click and pull it right down, and it should be straight. And there we go. And then next, let's pick a good filter for this. I don't really like multiply as much. I usually use soft light, and that's basically that. And I see a spot that's really getting me aggravated right there. So I'm gonna clean that up just for a second. And yeah, still not done yet. So you go to filter, blur, motion blur, and you can do like that. I mean, if I do motion blur, I usually only keep it at about 30, because I just think it looks stupid. I just think it looks stupid with it all the way up there. But I really like using this kind of blur. Radial blur, and then go to zoom, Put that at about 22. Yeah, I love that. I don't know why. I love it. And then you're going to make a copy of your player by clicking FN Command J, same thing you did before. And I forget what it's under Windows as. I'm pretty sure it's Control, and I don't know. So you're going to use this copy, and you are going to motion blur, and just put it at a low amount, like 28 or something. And then press OK. Go to Image, Adjustments, and make it black and white. Most of the time it doesn't change anything, but sometimes it makes it look a lot better. That's what I always do. And yeah, that's basically it. Then you just add a watermark or something, and then you're done. That is basically how I do all of my edits, and thank you all for watching. Opilski Art, out.